Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three marks that were here more than a month ago.
Yeah.
I'm back from the land down under, Australia, New Zealand, and it was a lovely trip. And I just got back a couple days ago.
Accent.
No, I didn't stay long enough to pick up the accent, sadly. But yeah, here I am. And here in the bottom left, we have Regan, Belladonna, Catfolk Wizard, played by Char.
Hello. You weren't there long enough to pick up the accent, but did you start to realize that you had a heavy accent when you were there that was not Australian?
No, not really. I was surprised how many people didn't realize I was American right away. That was strange.
I got it constantly.
Interesting.
And after 2 weeks, I was like, oh, because everyone else had such a thick accent that I heard my accent. I was like, oh my God, I sound like a cowboy. That's weird. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that's how I sounded. But
yeah, we got a surprising amount of like random people saying like, oh, are you here? Are you from insert city that we were in? I'm like, no, obviously not. But later in the trip, people started pegging it. And we got at least one request to do an assassination. That was fun.
Ooh.
Anyway.
I mean, I can understand why.
It was
yeah,
the
you and
sweetest old
Wesley.
lady, too. It was very funny.
Was she sweet? Was she sweet? She wanted you to kill somebody.
She was really nice about it.
Yeah.
In any case, bottom middle.
Take care of that old man.
Definitely not an assassin, but clothed all in black, we have Blackjack. Played by Will.
I thought I was Mark today.
Sure, you're both. Will Mark. Mark
That's what you
Will.
called me.
And in
one
the
down.
bottom right, we have Felix Milos, human bard, played by Alex.
100% not assassin. Don't look over here.
And today's episode is brought to you by the Carnival. And I have forgotten what this card does.
I will
Maybe
look
I'll
it
look it up.
Air
Okay,
Power,
thank you.
Carnival. I cannot read through these glasses. You're about to use an effect with a mental trait that requires a saving throw. All targets that fail or critically fail against the effect are also stunned 1. So basically, if you hit somebody, you can make it even worse with the mental
Cool.
effect.
Some people need some hero points. Everybody but Char. Let me go ahead and do that real quick
I don't
while I
deserve
still
them.
recall.
Some of us were in some harrowing situations there
Little
last time.
Yes.
I'm never in danger.
No, Regan was absolutely fine and had no assassins targeting her whatsoever. It was not a problem for them.
Yeah, that would have been really funny to die in front of all those people.
Yes.
Well, it works because we're all in the other room, so we don't even know what's happening.
You had your own assassins.
I mean, as is alluded to, last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers had made their way into the Thrallkeeper's Acropolis, seeking out a mystical magical mark, a tattoo, not a person, that would give them some cool street cred with the Shawanti that you're trying to convince to help you on your quest to defeat or overthrow the Queen of Corvosa. While snooping around, you realized you were being stalked by your best friend, Eats What He Kills, aka Crojun, whose real name you might not know. I don't recall. But in any case, Eats What He Kills, and his buddies were snooping around following you. You confronted him, made a bit of noise in doing so, and seemed to have woken up some kind of strange eldritch beast lying in the waters in the massive pool in the center of the Acropolis. But with them in tow, you headed deeper into the dungeon, found a cool mystic globe, and then got attacked by some Red Mantis assassins who seemed to have set up an ambush for you. They tried to break and run at the end, but you managed to kill the 3 of them. And afterwards you claimed the Thrall Keeper's mark for yourselves. And on the way out, you realized just how awake the strange otherworldly creature was. Its tentacles now actively searching the Acropolis for people to gobble up or something. And you all slipped out back through the front door, and you find yourselves just outside, breathing sighs of relief.
Well then. That could have gone worse, but everyone okay?
I think so. Definitely glad not to be in there anymore.
Yeah, I'm good, says
Name
Trinia.
is accounted for.
Good to hear. Regan, do you have any idea if that thing is a threat still?
The
I
thing
don't
down
know
there.
if you know any better. You just seem like somebody who would know better.
The tentacle thing down there.
Yes.
I don't know. I assume it is still a threat, but not to us up here.
So we should probably close the... I forget. Did we open these doors? Can we just close them?
You're like stuck open.
The doors were seemingly stuck open before you arrived.
Okay.
You can try to, if you try to close them, like as you move, you get a lot of like resistance as you push, and then if you step away, it just kind of reopens slowly.
Okay. So there's something keeping it open. That's not ideal. Well, we'll just let the Shawanti know what's going on, and maybe they will not send people down here again.
I mean, they told us it was dangerous. I sort of think that they know that this is not a great place to hang out, even if they don't know the specifics.
There's
Yes,
a
and
reason
yet,
why your marks will be respected. Many a foolhardy Shawanti go in and never come out. Shields from Flame says, looking cautiously back over her shoulder into the darkness.
Glancing around, do we see any sign of Eats What He Kills and his, I forget the term for them, flame people?
His Thundercallers.
His Thundercallers, thank you.
Or at least those, that's the
Burn Riders?
2 groupies he had with him. You might have reason to think they're Burn Riders, but those happen not to be. They were dressed a bit differently.
Okay. Fair enough. But his people, do we see any of them around still, or have they completely run away?
You do not see them nearby.
They're not just hiding behind this rock down here in the southwest. I'm just imagining all 3 of them with their heads poking up.
No, doesn't look like it. You could, if you wanted to like track them, you could do survival. But just at like a look, there doesn't appear to be anyone hiding over there.
All right.
And I mean, you could also just walk over there and see. There's nobody back there.
I'll do a survival while Tully's marching around to go see if I can see like their footprints leaving. Toot, toot. Toot. Button.
It would help if I looked at the number. What did you roll?
Probably
did
not
you roll
great.
anything?
I
Why is it
rolled
not
the thing.
showing up for me?
It was a question mark.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not showing it. Oh, is it? Let's see. Try again.
Okay, here's another one.
Secret.
That's also not showing up. What's happening? Let me restart Foundry on this browser. Try it again. Oh, I mean, I don't think you need to try it again. I am trying again. One moment, please.
I'm doing blind GM roll, which I think is
You can certainly see that there are tracks in the dirt. A number of feet prints have come through here, some of them being yours. Regan doesn't normally wear boots, right? So you'd see Regan's paw prints.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now I can see them. Cool. They are one number apart, the two rolls. And they're both successes, so it's fine. At least as far as this is concerned. For that, it's not a critical success. Okay, just a regular success. Look at this action just to see.
On a critical success, you find a note written by him mocking us.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to look around here, and yeah, you see a bunch of different tracks. There are 3 sets of prints that are in a cluster that seem to be made with sandals. Or something like a sandal. And you know the Shawanti wear such things. Yes, including eats what he kills. You've seen his feet before. You know he's got sandals on, or something like it, some kind of light shoe.
Ooh.
And those 3 prints have gone off to the kind of southeast. They look like they probably lead up. There's like a ridge to the south of you. And you can see there's a couple trees up there, a big bottle tree, and probably enough space to park some horses just out of sight of the Acropolis here. You also find boot prints. These are a bit deeper, and you find 4 sets of tracks going in, and 1 set of tracks going out.
Oh, I don't like that.
That means one of them got away.
Ooh.
And that set of tracks is leading off to the kind of southwest. They both seem to come from the southwest and leave from the south, and return to the southwest.
Well, I don't see any sign of eats what he kills around here, so should we keep heading north?
Yes.
Yeah, we should continue north, but we need to keep an eye open. At least 4 members of the Red Mantis came in, but one of them came back out. So.
Oh, and the one
So
leaving
there's no
has
one out there.
the one leaving has a very wide stride. It looks like they were running.
There were 4. We only got 3.
Yeah.
Where did the other one go? Did you see it?
I didn't see.
Tully looks at
Nope.
Felix. Do you see where it went? Like, are they nearby still?
The tracks go off to the southwest, and they were in a hurry. They're booking it.
You could
Where
follow
do we
the
store our
tracks if you
horses?
wanted.
I would
Your
rather
horses are
deal-
stored. Your horses are stored kind of directly south.
Okay. I would like to make sure our horses are okay, since apparently we have enemies nearby. But also, I actually would like to track that one down before we head north then, if we can. I don't know what they're up to. I would rather them not go reporting back to anybody, unless they still have that magical talking in your head spell that Regan keeps getting hit with.
Sending?
Yes, I think that's what it's called. I don't know how
It
your
might
numbers
have
work.
sending.
Well, we can certainly go get our horses, and if I can continue to track their footprints, maybe we can see which way they headed. They were
you're
not trying to hide their footsteps, though.
You'll sort of need to pick. At least, are you going to follow the prints while they're fresh, or are you going to go get the horses and then follow? It'll be slightly easier if you follow the prints now, it's like a 2 difference on the DC.
Hey, 2 points does make a difference.
Can I follow the prince while everyone else goes and gets the horses?
Is that a good idea?
I'm
If you
asking a
What
question.
happens when you catch? What happens when you catch up with them?
They'll have to find you. They're not. They'd have to track you.
The dog catches the car that's been chasing.
They have to find you in this open, flat land.
Yeah. Let's just head south. We'll go back for the horses if we can, let's deal with this red mantis first. Let's just
Okay.
try and make sure that's not going to be an issue going forward, because I'd rather not be attacked again. And I'm not sure what they're up to. If we could keep this one alive, that would be swell, but I'm not sure about that.
Okay. So I'll just use Hargrave Tallstone. Okay. He'll kind of represent that. Okay, so you head kind of like south-southwest back to the horses first, or are you going towards the tracks first?
I'm heading after the tracks.
I think
so-
we're heading
okay.
after the tracks.
So you're able to follow the tracks a few miles to the kind of like west, southwest. So like mostly westish, but a bit south. They're clearly like sprinting tracks for a while until they reach a kind of not plateau, but like a short-ish cliff, like a 20-foot cliffside. It's kind of staggered rocks. It's almost like a kind of fissure that leads into like a little valley and then like a path on the other side. You can see that the tracks seem to have joined up with perhaps a group of people. There's a clear campsite here at this location. If you want to investigate the campsite, survival or perception. And if you want to follow where the tracks of this group of people might have gone, that would be a different survival check.
I'm going to start by looking at the camp to see if I can determine if this is a group. This might have been a camp where they were at, or this also could have been the Red Mantis trying to slot into some people making a pilgrimage, or a caravan making a travel of some kind, possibly. But I will do a perception check for that. Secret. Question marks.
There we go. Okay. I always forget to mute. I have multiple tabs open. I forget to mute them. Okay, you got that number. That is that. Okay. So you're just investigating the camp itself. Looks like there were a number of people here. Certainly, yeah, like more than 3 people were probably here. It could have been just the 4. Maybe there's more. You're not really sure. Whoever they were, they left in a hurry, and the way the camp is set up, did the stream just die? Maybe it's back.
I can
Okay.
hear all of you.
I just see my Twitch thing flashing, but hopefully it's still around. In any case, you see, there's at least 3, 4, maybe more people here. It seems like they left in a hurry, and it's not like it doesn't look like a very permanent encampment. There are no tents. It's it looks like maybe there were some bedrolls laid out here, and maybe some coverings to protect from the sand, but nothing quite like a full tent. It seems like there's at least one animal here. They look kind of like looks like Regan's paws, so maybe a catfolk. Some kind of feline is here. And let's see what that. Yeah, I think that's what you get for this first bit of time.
Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything here?
I wanted to continue trying to track their path. I'll give you that survival check.
Okay. Okay. You try to follow the path of this group of people. It seems like they start to go south, and then the tracks get covered up. It looks like maybe someone in this group knows how to cover tracks really well.
Okay. Do I get?
But you can-
Do I have an idea of what's in this direction? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
To the south? I mean, I guess Flameford. The main road is a ways to the south, but you're not aware of any other structures south of you. To the far southwest are the feeding grounds. You can't imagine why they would want to go meet Cindermaw. But otherwise, maybe Flameford. Maybe they've got some other camp set up here nearby.
Or they could be heading all the way back to Kermaga.
Yeah.
Yes, Kermaga is to the distant south, and the Callow Mounds is to the southeast over the Yondabakari River. But yeah, no obvious like nearby landmarks. Like looking around to the south, you see some hills, and kind of southwest, you see more hills that are a little bit rockier.
Oh, well, feels like a dead end.
Is there anything?
Oh, but you can tell it was a group of people who went south. Like before the tracks clear up, it looks like it was at least 3 people and whatever this cat is.
Is there anything left behind, like fur or claw?
Droppings.
Yeah,
Or
perception,
poop?
survival,
Yeah.
or nature.
All
Any
right.
scat
of those
left
three?
over?
Do a poop check.
Survival. Let's see which one's best. All right.
Yeah. What is survival the one for scat checking?
I mean, all of them could be to different degrees.
Any droppings left over?
I'm still stupefied. I forget how I got stupefied, but I am stupefied.
Why are you
Something got
stupefied?
me. It was something in the fight.
Was it a spell that you got hit with?
Oh no,
or-
I got a headache in the
Oh,
globe.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what it
right.
was.
Yeah.
Yes, you were in the globe a little bit too long. That should pass. Let me double check that because I don't remember. Where's the orb?
The orb.
Yeah, it's already been an hour that you've walked out here tracking these tracks, so yeah, the stupefied should be gone.
Oh.
But yeah,
Well,
looking
show
around the
up.
camp, you decided to roll perception. So looking around the camp, you do spot something that is a little bit out of place. There is an old dead tree by the cliffside, and it catches your eye a little bit as you see there's some like scratch marks on it, and you're almost drawn to it yourself. It looks like a convenient scratching post.
Ooh.
And on one of the like little kind of stubby like branches or branchlets off of the trunk of the tree, there's a little tuft of purple fur.
Oh. Pluck.
And now you can give me a nature check to recall knowledge on what this might be.
Where are you, nature? There you are, nature. I'm super great at nature. It's definitely not one of my lowest skills.
Well, you definitely know what this is. Maybe it's because you you just know cats. But
I don't. That sounds. I don't like the way that sounds, Jason.
Where do I have the picture of it?
I know
One sec.
cats.
The players might recognize these, but
I think I
yes, you probably already know. It's a firepelt cougar,
like.
and
feel like
a
I'm
very large one, in fact.
Ooh, kitty cat.
I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's literally right here. Show people. But they are
Yeah.
large. They're usually like medium-sized purple cats. They're kind of like panthers or cougars, and they've got like dark violet fur. And they're called firepelts because they have this like trail, these like lines, streaks of brilliant orange fur on their heads and along their backs and tails.
Was Asher here?
Asher, what are you doing?
Are there footprints that look like a halfling? No.
Evil Asher.
Yes, our party from last campaign just joined the dark side and works with the.
They always
Mantis now.
Surprise!
I turned all your characters evil afterward.
But yeah, it seems to be a very large firepelt, much larger than they normally get in the wild.
My second question is, does fur count as an object?
Yeah, I would say so. Like a tuft of fur, sure.
Okay. Felix. Wait,
Yes.
where is it? I found an object.
Forgot about this.
Look.
Oh Lord.
It's been a while since we got to do this.
It's just gonna be cat memories though, but I'm here for it.
It is literally just going to be. You're going to get visions of this cat grooming itself.
I was hungry today. I got very dirty.
It's that
I
moment
think
where the
it
cat's got
has
its
to
head
be-
between its legs just bleeding.
It's supposed to be an emotional event, so let's see if there's an emotional event. Alright, so you're pulling out the wand of object reading, passing
Yep.
it over to Felix to cast.
Yeah. Even though I could trick it, I don't feel like.
No, cannot like Felix has always been the one to like endure these visions. I think at this point we have to.
Endure them.
I mean, the cat may be feeling anxious about being in a new place or excited about going to kill a new mouse that it found, or probably not a mouse at that size. Or maybe it's a big mouse,
Scared of the big
an
sun.
Australian mouse.
Do this. Sure. Okay, I think that works. Okay, so you circle the wand around the tuft of fur on the ground, and your eyes brighten and roll to the back of your head, and you're hit with a vision. You see, you are a little tuft of fur stuck to this tree. And you see the originator of it, the very large Firebolt cougar, kind of curled up beside the tree. In the center of the camp is an older gentleman with a big wide-brimmed hat, almost like a cowboy hat. And he's sitting by the remains of a fire. And he's got a massive crossbow that's sitting on the ground. And he seems to be like whittling some kind of like small stick object, maybe a crossbow bolt. And you suddenly hear shouting as a red mantis assassin, or at least you think that is, comes running over and shouts, "We have to get back to Cinnabar now!" The man who's sitting stands up. So you found him then? Yes, your aunt was right. But we have to get this information back to her. All right. Were you followed? No, I don't think so, but we should move quickly. All right, then. And the older man very quickly snaps to his feet, kicks some dirt over the smoldering ashes, starts to grab the sticks, hurl them into the little canyon down below, and basically just starts like sweeping up the camp quickly. And the cat gets up, surprised by all the motion. Come on, Neverfar, we gotta go. And he walks over and hops onto the cat's back. And they start to ride south, and the assassin follows. And that's where the vision ends.
All this for a Cinnabon.
Cinnabar was the name you heard.
Yes. Cinnabar.
I don't think we've heard that name before.
No.
Otherwise, I would have made the joke. It's too easy.
No, I can't imagine I've mentioned this name before.
Is Cinnabar a person or a place? And would any of us have heard of Cinnabar before?
None of you have heard of a person or place named Cinnabar. That would be relevant to the adventure.
Fair enough.
I can only think of the Pokemon.
I was trying my best not to.
I'm trying. I'm like, that's all
I know
that's in my
Cinnabar
head.
is like a mineral.
It's
but
a color.
also-
Yeah, it's a mineral that I think you can use as red pigment.
Yeah. But then I'm thinking the island, and I'm like, are they going to a place that's called Cinnabar? Because of the island.
An island with Blaine.
That's
Magmar is
obvious.
there.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
right
like
next
a
to
reddish.
Sambaro.
It's like a reddish pink kind of pigment. Oh, brick red.
Ooh, like
there's
the
that
red mantis.
The way it was said, you think it's probably the name of a person.
Okay.
Cinnabar might be code name for a person too. But that would also explain why we wouldn't know it.
Someone important enough to go by their mononym.
They're hunting us. Why are they hunting us? What do we have?
Didn't we think it was like... Never mind. I don't remember if we conclude anything about it.
Well, like, I definitely feel like we have gotten on the radar of the Red Mantis and whomever is sort of pulling the strings of this group of assassins for hire. Just because we've like shown up in important places time and time again and sort of killed them every time.
Do they go after people who just like are a little annoying to them, or are they specifically like, we need to be hired to go and kill? Do we know that?
Religion check? Yeah, it'd be
I
a religion
love
check. Or
religion.
if you've got some kind of society is also reasonable.
A little better. Oh, god damn it! I didn't click the thing. I have to hold shift now to do it.
Ah. We gotta. There's a setting, I think, to invert it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me just. There we go. Okay, now I don't.
Okay. Okay, so Regan and Felix both rolled society checks. Regan, you're not sure that a lot of religious stuff is sort of out of your purview. And you don't personally know a lot about the Red Mantis. Felix, you've worked in a bar for a long time. You've heard unsavory rumors. The Red Mantis usually only works on contract, and they're very notoriously difficult to get a hold of. They basically only, like, you have to let people know that you are looking for the Red Mantis, and they come to you. But you don't think they're terribly petty. They're known for being like big sticklers for their contracts, and that you sort of need to be able to trust your assassins that they're going to assassinate the people that you want them to and not get distracted. Yeah, you'd imagine that there must have been a hit put out on at least one of you. Yeah, it's like the Dark Brotherhood, only red, yes. The Red Brotherhood, if you will. There are, I guess there's women in the Dark Brotherhood too, so whatever. Sorry, that's
Wouldn't it be on all of us
Elder
the
Scrolls.
hit? Because they weren't attacking anyone else, and I heard them say, or at least the one that was attacking me, say like to basically telling the other people to get out of the way, and wasn't actively trying to kill them.
Like, I remember them being in and around things related to blackjack. That's what I remember. I'm happy to be wrong though.
They hunted down Vencarlo, which, whether it was I thought they were after Vencarlo, but it's possible that they determined that he was blackjack. And so if the contract is on blackjack, that might be why they're coming after us.
Maybe they.
Sorry.
Well, no, they knew it was him. So I'm just thinking they weren't attacking anyone else until, I don't know if they. It's been a month, so this is me not remembering. I didn't know if they actively did attempt to attack until they were attacked, or if they just focused me.
When they jumped us, here. They jumped us back at the manor back in Corvosa. Both times they were waiting for us in some manner.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking, because then it's inconsistent, because if they knew that blackjack was Vencarlo and then we were there, they tried to kill us anyway, even though we
Yes.
weren't the target. So they do kill some people that aren't the target, unless we were the target then, along with blackjack.
It might have been anybody who works with blackjack was also supposed to be eliminated, which would explain why you two were targets.
Maybe.
Oh,
They also may not have wanted to piss off the Shawanti, which is why they tried to avoid attacking them.
Yeah, as far as collateral damage goes, they're probably okay with some amount of collateral damage. But yeah, it might vary on the individual too.
What if it's the case? They were sitting around Vencarlo's home when Vencarlo was not there. And then have managed to follow us time and time again.
I mean, if you want to look at the things that he left me, we can try and see if there's any tracking. I don't know magic, so maybe your abilities would be able to determine if they're doing it that way, but
I mean, my power here is logical deduction. I am not
Well,
armed to find scrying devices.
in your vision, if you shared it with us,
Yes, I did.
the one guy had a hunch that we were here, so I don't know if they can track us until they're close enough.
you described him as wearing some sort of large hat with a brim?
Yes.
And
yeah.
he rode on a fire pelt. Fire pelts.
Yes, he rode on a Firebolt Cougar.
Big purple cat.
Purple cap. He had like a red vest on, kind of brown leather pants, and like desert boots.
Not dressed like the rest of the mantis that we've dealt with.
No.
Interesting. You think they may have hired a scout or tracker?
That had the
Caremarga?
vibe of a guide, like someone
So-
who knows the area.
So they didn't know where we were. Which means they had to track us down. So probably not. We're not, as much as I would like to think that we're being somewhat secretive, I don't think we've been covering our tracks very well as far as our comings and goings.
Fair.
Also, no offense, Regan, but you do stand out.
How could you say such a thing?
We do not see many catfolk around.
I mean,
all.
Regan's not even purple.
Yeah. Well, I'm wearing purple clothes.
That kind of defeats your
Oh, yeah.
point there, Felix. I'm
Instead
sorry.
of being like cat folk, she just points at Blackjack and goes, "You're all black too, though." And it's like, "No, you're a cat." She's like, "Oh."
Either way, let's head back to our horses and make sure they're okay. Then I guess we can head north, but
Might as well.
Indeed. Maybe with a little bit more awareness of the traces we leave in our wake.
Okay. So you spent like about 30 minutes there at the camp, and then you spend an hour walking back to the rest of the group, who are still camped out with your horses, just as you saw them.
it's all good. They're all good. Everybody's healthy. Nobody got stabbed in secret.
No, doesn't look like it. When you return, distant steps approaches. So you return from the Acropolis alive.
Not for lack of trying, but yes. And Blackjack will actually go ahead and remove the glove from his right hand and raise it up to show off the newly acquired Thrallkeeper's mark. The
It pulses and glows, and they all gasp, and that's when you get your 3 respect points, which I've already included here.
So
You're
smart.
now at 12 respect points. You need a total of 20 to ultimately convince the Sun Shaman to tell you what you need to know. But at this break point, the 4 Shawanti here are very impressed with you, as they've been watching you work so far. And distant steps leads with an apology. I'm sorry that we doubted you. If you'll forgive us, we would like to help a bit more than we have.
No apology was necessary. We knew the rules of the challenge going in, but we're more than appreciate the help.
He nods. Then we shall give you what assistance we may.
Thank you.
And now they will follow you into any combat, and you can command them.
Ooh.
Fancy.
All
So
right.
they act as a troop on their own, but do I actually have there? Oh yes, you can spend an action to have them do a barrage.
Ooh.
Where you pick a target within 200 feet of the Bone Slayers. The enemies roll a reflex save, and then they do damage. Or you can tell them to scatter to the winds, and they'll all move and hide.
Cool. Very cool.
I don't like the term used. Choose a number of living bone slayers. It's like, oh yeah, you can get these people killed immediately.
So, hypothetical question: if one of them were to die and then Regan resurrected them as an undead,
I don't think that's a
would
good
they
idea.
still be able to be included in the barrage, even though they're an undead, because they could still wield a bow?
Yes.
Ah?
Yes, that's true. And
I
by
don't think
living,
they
I
do
also
that
just
in
mean
some of
like
them.
conscious. They might,
Yes, yes.
they might be unconscious.
Maybe they're asleep or something, or dying.
Because they're a troop. As they take damage, the individual ones, they start getting knocked out.
Yeah, if they all go down, then I will bring them back
And
for a brief time.
we will vouch for you when we return to Flameford. I'm sure they'll allow you to undertake the trial once we return.
That would be nice. I believe we will be going further north first to speak to these truth speakers.
You
And then we
must
will
tell the
return.
truth too.
Can I ask them what they would know about the truth speakers? You can learn a little bit on the way.
There is but one living truth speaker that I know on this side of the Storehall Plateau. Storehall Plateau? Sorry. Oh yes, this is part of the Storehall Plateau.
Yeah, this is all places. Yeah.
Shoot, what's his name?
Trutherson?
No, his name is Akram. He is a member of the Lyrune-Quah, and he goes where he will. He's a bit of a traveler. We're not guaranteed to find him there, but hopefully if we wait, they should return. This time of year should be the time at which the Lyrune-Quah return to their dreaming house on the hill, at the House of the Moon. Akram himself is a shrewd but kind man. I'm sure he'll hear out your story.
It's called a dream house. What brings them back to it? And is there more you can tell me about that? What they do there?
Perhaps we can talk on the move.
Of course.
And presuming that you guys are going to start traveling northward, they can talk to you as you're going.
This can be a walk and talk.
Before we
Yeah.
set off, can I
Mhm.
do a perception check to make sure that none of our friends that we haven't seen for a few hours have been replaced with a red mantis? I might be a little paranoid.
I'll just you critically succeed. They don't seem to have been
Okay.
replaced.
Okay.
You can study them for as long as you wish, and they don't. They're all fine.
There's some suspicion there, but it's kind of hard to replicate,
Yes,
especially that quickly.
it's perfectly in character for Blackjack to want to be super paranoid about it. GM says, "Don't worry about it. They're fine."
Okay.
I will not backstab you with them. I'll backstab you with other
I appreciate that.
characters.
Entirely fair. Plenty of other characters,
Yeah.
but these bone guys are
The
good
bone
people.
guy.
Are bone guys.
The bone
Bone
bros.
Bone Slayers. Okay, so yeah, once you sorry, was that it as far as things you want to do here before you?
Yeah. I was just being paranoid.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's
This
head
is a
north.
GM trick called cutting off weird side
Red
paths.
Unnecessary red herrings. Yes.
Sometimes red herrings are fun. Other times
Yes.
we want to keep the story going.
And we get bogged down by them.
You've taught
Yeah.
us to be paranoid.
That's good. I want you to be paranoid. This is just a learning lesson for all the young GMs out there. You can say no. You can just tell people.
Yeah.
Thematically, he's suspicious. He eyes them carefully. They don't have any particular signs of being... They mostly just seem impressed that you all managed to return with not one, but 3 Thrallkeeper marks. And they're kind of like whispering in awe behind your backs, but nothing scandalous as you overhear them. They're just impressed. Okay, so as you guys mount up your horses and start heading north, distant steps will try to relay to you what he's aware of. I haven't interacted much with their Quah. They are, well, none of the other Quahs particularly like people like us. They are afraid of the dead. But from the stories I've heard, they return to the House of the Moon each year to partake in some kind of ritual. As far as I understand, it's some kind of dream ritual that they can only partake in once a year. And once their dreaming is done, they usually scatter and break into smaller tribes for the remainder of the year, before returning in the spring. They are followers of Desna, the goddess of travel, and so they take her tenets very seriously.
Wasn't there also something with the Thrallcrete, the Acropolis we just got out of? Or is this me misconnecting things?
Sorry, wait, what's the question?
There was something the Lyrune-Quah had to do with the Acropolis as well, and I'm trying to remember it. And I can't pull it out of my head.
No, the Thessalonians are related to the Acropolis. They were the masters of the Thrall Keepers, or they were the Thrall Keepers, actually.
They were, yeah. Okay. Never mind. Well, cool. Hopefully, we will find people there at the house. And if not, we can wait.
Yes, I imagine they should be returning very soon from their pilgrimages, so... He looks up at the sky, thinking about the recent moons. I imagine they'll all be returned by the next full moon. That is when their dreaming begins. Many will try to return much earlier than that. And the next full moon is a couple weeks from now, I think. But alright. So each hex you travel is an hour, so you're just going like one... wait, what have you done today already? I forget how many hours you've already traveled.
You said we burned about half an hour at the campsite. We probably spent some time running to and from it.
An hour there and an hour back is what he said. I believe we traveled there. Yeah, I believe we traveled there today, then we spent some time inside of it, so we're probably close to the end of the day, maybe mid-afternoon.
Yeah, I'll say that you can get like maybe 3 hours in today. 1, 2, 3. Presuming you're just kind of going straight north as much as you can.
I think so.
3. And you find a good spot to rest the horses some more. Oh, actually, you didn't ride the horse. You could probably go 1 more hour.
The horses were resting.
The horses were resting while you guys were
Mhm.
adventuring and walking around, so you're able to push them a little bit harder without hurting them, and you make it a little bit further.
Ooh.
Oops, did not mean to do that.
Oh my god. Where are we going?
Is that here?
Teleporter.
Yeah, I think
something like
that's
that.
good.
I have a lot of like invisible tokens that I'm using for memory, and I'm just like trying to slide them around, and you just happen to be on top of one. Okay. Cool. Anything you guys want to do this evening?
Reading.
Create the food. Where's
Yes, aside from food and making our camp, I want to send Carlo a sending, if only just to make sure he's okay.
Oh, sure.
Like, I would update him on the fact that we had another run-in with the Red Mantis, and that we're making progress on earning the trust of the Shoanti.
Then Carlo would respond. Glad to hear you're doing well. I count my words. No red mantis spotted here. All seems well. Reports from the city suggest the Queen's rule getting worse. I think I hit 24.
Well, I'm glad to hear that at least they haven't run into the Red Mantis, but I think tomorrow evening's message will have to go to Cressida. Hopefully make sure she's okay.
Got a small update on how the city is.
Yeah.
So you've got, you set up your cozy cabin, you got your tents, Regan's using the purifying ladle to make a bunch of food for everyone and cleansing it. And you all have casting create food and then cleansing the food with purifying ladle to
I
make it taste better.
good, yeah.
Yeah. And you all enjoy a nice hearty fish stew, I guess.
Yeah. Morale is important in these trying times.
It is good stew. Not gonna complain.
It is fish again, but
Yeah, you can
I
ask
said I'm
for
not going
something
to
else.
complain. I'm aware.
We have unlimited
Can we get
branding to help make the fish better.
I can literally make it anything. I am choosing this, and no one has told me otherwise. Everyone's being too polite.
Blackjack is absolutely keeping it to himself because he's just like, you know what, it's food. And
That's
it does
fine.
taste
yeah,
good.
I mean,
my
Corvus is also on the
favorite thing.
water, so fish is a pretty
we're kind of used
common
to fish,
staple
yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a different
alright.
fish or is it the same fish?
It's like a fish medley.
Oh, it's just
You don't know what fish, what
question mark white fish
Isn't it?
in stew.
it's white fish. There's red
Seafood
fish.
question mark?
There's some lumps. Those are scallops.
Why are these lumps so delicious?
Why
They're
are they
very
different
good.
I don't even-
consistencies?
There's
Where
a
did the
sh-
lumps come
shrimp.
from?
The lumps come from my magical wand. That's where all this food is coming from.
All right, you
Okay.
enjoy your fish lump soup.
Mm.
You've probably got like 3 hours of reading time or downtime generally.
I'm gonna try and get some in. Let me see if I don't fail this. I gotta try and interpret. So let me do some decipher writing here.
Oh, yeah.
Secrets.
Can I try and learn this scroll in my downtime?
Drop dead. Yes, you can attempt
That's
it.
what
Learn a spell. Common
I have to find
spell.
my spell points.
No, this is the more complicated version of Wooden Double.
This is Decipher writing on. What's the name of that book again?
The Trappings of Hokru.
Trappings of
That one. Very big.
It's time to blind myself.
Is that what the DC was? Sorry, I'm forgetting what I'm still jet lagged. Okay. That was a success.
Okay.
So at a success, you can read at half speed. I'll say you can get 4 hours in, so you can get 2
Okay.
charges.
Cool.
Life in the Quahs, you can use one more of those, Felix. Let's make it easy. And then we need an Arcana check to try to learn the scroll.
Yes. Wee. This seems positive.
Whew.
A 38.
Oh. 38 seems good.
Seems like
I
good.
can't
Yes,
imagine.
DC. So this is a 5th rank uncommon,
Yeah.
which does increase the DC. 5th rank is DC 26 plus 2 for uncommon, so 28.
So it's a crit.
That 38, that's a crit success.
I'm so smart.
Regan is so smart.
I don't know what happens other than I learned the spell.
For a 5th rank spell, you need to spend 70 gold.
Oh yeah, money.
Yeah.
Money. So it's half.
And on a crit success, yes, half the materials. So what,
That's
35?
Easy. Forgot about the money component.
Yeah, I assume
I
you
have enough.
retroactively had bought materials to use it with.
Yeah.
And then it normally takes 1 hour per spell rank, which would be 5 hours, but I think you have something that reduces the time.
Yes, I have spell book. Is it
Spellbook Prodigy?
Mhm.
Which reduces it. Gives you magical shorthand. It takes 10 minutes regardless of the spell's rank. Oh, okay.
Damn.
So you
Yeah.
still have 4 hours to read if you want.
Holy shit, am I gonna read? I'm gonna read so much of my wood book. 4 hours?
Yep.
Okay. The Art of Wood. 1. Alright, I've read my wood book.
Cool. And you used the 2 charges from yours, Will?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So I'm up to 48 out of 56.
All right. People spend their time reading their books. Regan's reading all about wood and learning the magical properties of it. I think with the eye towards staff usage, or perhaps other things. I don't know what she's up
What the
to.
heck was I doing with this? Oh, magical crafting, I
Yeah,
think
probably
is what I was
for
gonna
magical
do.
crafting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackjack's reading the very difficult to read, but you're putting the diagrams together. There's math in there. You're understanding it. You're learning about different types of traps. And Felix, you just continue to read. You maybe like jump to a targeted section about the Lyrune-Quah, since it's sort of relevant here. And yeah, time passes. You set up your watches. You go to sleep. And you wake up. Congratulations, you've woken up.
Alive. Excellent.
I didn't say alive.
Yay!
It's pretty hard to wake up dead unless you're waking up
No.
undead.
People
No,
wake
you're
up
all-
dead
you're all
all the
alive.
time.
Yay!
It's 4 hours to the House of the Moon. Are you just going straight there? Oh well.
I think so.
Spend an hour presumably doing meal prep, spell prep, daily prep. Heal thyselves. Get any wand and spell charges back. And 1, 2, 3. 3 hours. So you should be able to. You're kind of arriving towards the House of the Moon right around noon. Let's do that. Okay. House of the Moon. Oh, let me get the whole gang. I failed to do that. So many characters. All right. House of the Moon. Tasting everyone.
Oh,
It's
wait.
a house made of cheese.
I'm sorry, Jason. I forgot last night. I didn't realize I had this prepared. I got a nightmare. Got a nightmare for what's his face. It's fine then.
We gotta make that slaver.
Where's
This is the
dice?
only character
Over
whose
there.
name I'm ever gonna remember.
This is
Is it-
DC
I
29.
Can't wait to go back through Kirmog
Yeah,
and find out what's
Cyril Eves is the only name I have on this list. He has his own note.
Oh, that's actually.
Now I can sleep.
That's still. That is exactly that. Be of.
We're gonna
He's
go back.
sleeping like a baby.
So it becomes a success. Okay.
You are haunting this dude's dreams.
Or he's
Um,
like sleeping the best he's ever slept in his life. He's like, what beautiful dreams I've been having.
Okay. Something has happened to Cyril. Or didn't. Who knows?
I feel like this is, I'm gonna get in trouble for this at some point. I don't know how.
Does Kirmaga have an asylum? Is that where we're gonna find him?
Kirmaga barely has rules.
He might be forcibly committed someplace, but nasty.
There used to be an asylum up north near Sandpoint.
I mean, that's also pretty far west of here still. So
It was a very healthy asylum.
Oh, true. I guess it's like kind of directly west now. Okay, sorry, that's all there. I'm just gonna put this big old pile.
I heard it shut down because there were some shenanigans going on in there.
Characters here, there. Okay. What is this? Where? I summon the. In some kind of formation, you guys are riding on your horses. Up the road. Here.
Hello.
Something like this. And Bone Slayers back here. Okay, and as you're not like right here just yet, but you can see up at the top of this hill, there is it almost looks like a manor made out of like white marble. It's a very nice looking building. It very much sticks out from every other design around here. And it looks like it's maybe a 2-story building with a large dome on top, maybe like a glass dome. And you can see a kind of white, I guess it's daytime, so maybe you could just sort of barely see a white light coming out from the top dome. And you would have, you might have seen it from far away, and as you're getting close, I don't know what I was going to say there. In any case, but as you approach the building, you can see there is a group of people who were huddled in conversation just to the right of the doorway. The door is closed. There's like a little short staircase up to the door. But there's, this group of 4 women who are, they look like warriors of some sort. They're almost certainly Shawanti. They've got tattoos. And they, almost just after you see them, they turn and see you. They don't draw any weapons, but one of them kind of steps forward. Do you approach them?
I think at a fair distance, Blackjack will dismount and approach on foot. But yes.
Yeah. We won't rush to the house. We would go speak with them if they're obviously kind of standing out front.
Okay, so we leave the horses at the bottom of the hill. The Bone Slayers will stay for a minute to like tie the horses to some trees. Slide the horses off screen. But they'll follow shortly thereafter. Hail, Shamek.
Hello.
Hail.
Oh, I didn't say, but you might be able to tell it's a bit cloudy, a bit misty. Foggy.
It's kind of mysterious.
Yes. What brings strangers all the way north? What odd travels have you engaged in?
We were hoping to gain an audience with the truth speaker who is said to live here, visit here from time to time.
The truth speaker. I'm afraid that he's not here at the moment, but he should be here soon, within the next day or two, I imagine.
Well, thank you. I would for letting us know. Like, we were hoping to converse with them and make our case for earning the trust of the Shawanti. And we're happy to wait if they are going to be here in some reasonable time.
Yes, I imagine so. She seems a bit flustered, and maybe distracted a bit. I'm sorry that we can't be more hospitable at the moment, but you're welcome to stay nearby. I must discuss things with my Moon Maidens. And she starts to like kind of turn and.
Before she goes away, I'll ask: we're happy to stay out of the way if we are of any trouble, but if there's something amiss that we could assist with.
She looks you over, and her eyes kind of focus on Blackjack there. Well, perhaps. It's a difficult situation. Difficult how? Shield says as she walks up. The Bone Slayers are here now, too. Well, we've got a bit of a problem. Red Reaver. Shields from Flame and all the Shawanti gasp. Red Reavers here?
Reaver.
Would you know anything about Red Reavers? Arcana, I think, or nature.
Oh, great. Both skills I'm super good with.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Let me do. You know what? I'm gonna just do this public.
Oh,
There's your 14. Because I have no training. Blackjack has no idea.
that's enough that you know.
Yeah, no idea. Blackjack. Maybe it's a nickname for something. Who knows?
I'm going to the Red Mantis when they say Red Reavers. That's where my brain goes first. If maybe they
Yeah.
are based around here. And great.
Felix, the name doesn't prompt any recollections for you. Regan, you would know a little about Red Reavers. You know they're a type of magical beast, and you can ask one question about them. I'll give you a little bit more. They're a large red beast. They're kind of humanoid but bigger. They're like big red gorillas.
Oh, okay. What should I ask? I mean, I always tend to think about like assumptions of fighting them and like, are they weak to things?
It
Or-
feels more like finding. Would
Yeah,
be useful.
finding. Yeah, like where would they be?
I mean, we
Okay.
could probably ask them that if they know.
Yeah.
But
How would you find them?
Sure, you. The thing that comes to your mind, Reagan, is that so these creatures are pretty dangerous. They're super territorial. They're very rare. They have disputed origins. You remember reading in some book that they were created by multiple different wizards have taken credit for creating these creatures, like with many other magical beasts of unknown origin. And then they were just loosed out into the world. But the one thing that sticks in your head about Red Reavers is that they're particularly drawn to beauty. They like sparkly things. They like beautiful, they like art. They like music. They like beautiful things in general, and they like to set their territory around such beauty. So they'll find some object of beauty and then focus on that, and like try to keep all other creatures away from it.
Do they like beautiful men? Because Felix is here.
You're too kind.
we have our bait.
Yes.
Well, and you went look at the giant marble house in the middle of a desert.
Oh.
While you're thinking about that, Reagan, the Moon Maiden here. Apologies, I've failed to introduce myself. I'm Tetrakai, the leader of the Moon Maidens. You see, I was sent here ahead of the tribe or ahead of the rest of the Quah to prepare the House of the Moon for their arrival, and well, we discovered that a Red Reaver was here and had marked the place as his own. We've already lost
it's in
seven maidens. And we were just trying to figure out what to do next.
Lost as in captured, or did it kill them? I apologize if that's a little harsh.
They are...
That's how it sounded.
No, they are dead, I'm afraid. It is a dangerous creature.
No kidding.
Is it actively inside right now, or does it come back periodically and attack?
It's been we've been trying to deal with it for days now, and it refuses to leave.
It's in the
Blackjack's going to unsheath his rapier and start moving towards the door.
This
Very
does
good.
sound like an us class problem.
I couldn't ask strangers to risk their lives for this.
You haven't asked
Please
us
don't.
anything. We have volunteered.
Ah, well, in that case, she looks you all over. I suppose we're yours to command.
Well, are you all? Quick scan. Are these fighting? Like, are these warriors, or are they like more priest-like, or?
The three generic Moon Maidens, they seem to be archers.
Okay.
And Tetrakai, I'll show you her.
Ooh,
She
badass.
is a kind of a nimble warrior type.
Sick.
She's very well muscled. She's wearing kind of like blue scale armor with like white like wolf's fur trimmings, and she's got out on her belt, she's got 2 star knives, massive star knives.
My God.
Well, if you're willing to come into this battle with us, the more the merrier. Just try not to die. I would feel bad.
Before we
We're here
go,
helping you.
we go headlong into battle. What can you tell us about the creature's tactics so far? What hasn't worked?
Well, I mean, the creature itself isn't inherently evil. It's just that it's taken up residence in the wrong place. If we could just relocate it somewhere. But every time we try to get close to it, it's mauled one of our people, and we tried going in as a group, and even that wasn't good enough.
Okay.
But
Is
watch
it
out for its
intelligent?
teeth and
Can you
claws.
speak to it?
I'm not entirely sure. We tried speaking to it, but it didn't really seem to pay attention to us. It was more focused on... Well, I'm not really sure. I guess the ceiling?
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, what is it, Felix?
I have all the trappings of the King of Corvosa.
Oh my God. Yes.
Real quick. Distant Steps will chime in into this bit of conversation. I believe Red Reavers are, if not giant-kin themselves, at least related to the giants. I'm told that they, or stories say that they, if they do not speak Jotun, they at least understand it.
Great. And who among us speak Jotun?
They all look to each other and
Just dead
shake their
silence. The sound of wind blowing across the plain.
You've been the one studying the book written in Jotun the most.
Right, but it doesn't come with a pronunciation guide. Or if it does, it's also written in Jotun, which does me no good. So, I can attempt to pronounce what these runes are, but I highly doubt it'll go well. I hate to say it, but, well, we can try and subdue the creature if you think, is this creature worth subduing, or is this one that slaying may need to be the best way?
If it must be slain, it must be slain. We should probably not take any risks. I just still feel bad for the creature, you know.
I understand, but you've also lost several of your sisters here already. I'm not looking for vengeance, but it sounds like a danger that may not be one to let live at that point. All right. Form up. If you all, the Lyrune-Quah would be in the furthest back so that we're not putting you in direct danger. Are there any strange tactics that you saw it employ when it came in? It just swiped at you and destroyed you?
It has a monstrous howl that's quite terrifying. Its claws are dangerously sharp, and it's able to strike incredibly quickly.
That tracks.
It's really just that it's so strong that it was difficult for us to overcome. If you peek through the door, you might be able to get a glimpse without it noticing.
Yeah. You know what? That sounds like a fun idea. We're going to sneak up to the door and see if we can take a peek. We're going to very gently try and push that door open so we hopefully doesn't make that large scratch.
Yes.
Like stone on stone, but we'll see what we can do. What the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, so you slide the door open, or like you just pull the door,
Space.
the stone doors apart just slightly, and you see this massive creature in the center of this room. I mean, it's a large-sized creature, but it looks massive. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a large, red, gorilla-like creature with massive claws and talons on its hands and feet. It's got two little red devil wings on its shoulders that look comical. They're like vestigial almost. And it's got 6 beady little yellow eyes arranged in a kind of semicircle on its forehead. It's got some gnarly fangs, so you know its bite is probably really, really nasty. And it's got a flat nose, a la late era Michael Jackson. A collapsed bridge.
Really? All right.
And yeah, it's standing in the center of this room, looking up at the ceiling, which you can see there's like a beautiful kind of mosaic of the night sky up above. And there's like a chandelier in the center that's made to look like an orrery, like the planets of the system. And that's kind of rotating there, and it's kind of giving off like a soft blue light. Around the room, yeah, you can see the bodies of slain Moon Maidens scattered about. They don't seem to be eaten or anything. They're just mauled and tossed aside. And the Red Reaver is just kind of sitting, looking up.
I would like to look up how high was this mosaic that they've created on the ceiling? You said it was a 2-story building, right? Multiple story?
Yes. You can also see, maybe you can see that there's stairs on either side, left and right, that look like they go up to the second floor. But it's probably like a 20-foot ceiling.
Okay.
It's pretty high,
and
like
so
vaulted ceiling.
But it's a vaulted ceiling, but this is not like an open chamber. There's still a second floor above this. It's
correct.
enclosed.
Yeah, there's a second chamber above.
Okay. I was kind of hoping there was like it was big and open. Those stairs would go up to balconies. We could put the archers on or something cool like that. But all right.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It's just a big open room. On the floor around the Red Reaver are these etchings of the various phases of the moon, and some more like star designs and stuff in the white marble.
Great.
If there wasn't so much blood, it would look beautiful.
Yep. We're just gonna slide that door very carefully closed again, wincing as the stone rock. Sorry.
I need to figure out how to set the default volume to not be crazy loud.
It's awful.
I've spared
done my
chat
wizard
from it.
math.
Okay.
I have good wizard math based on what I have. If we would like to speak to it, translate
Oh,
has. Well, wait, because this is the weirdest way I'd have to do this because I didn't prepare it at a high enough rank. But translate is a 30-foot distance. I could cast translate on it and then cast translate because I have a wand on one other person so that it can understand you when you speak and you can understand it when it speaks, but you won't be, no one outside of that will understand what's happening other than if they know your language. So if you wanted to try,
that's
it's
up to
possible.
Felix because I'm not gonna.
But yeah, she is talking only to Felix in this situation,
Yeah, that's smart.
showing him the
So it's a
wand.
clever idea, but what are we going to say?
Get out of there, you.
I mean, we can do that with swords and arrows. I don't know that that's a convincing argument.
It
Well,
seemed
what does
very
it find
enthralled
so
with the.
pretty?
There was a mosaic of a sky in there that seemed very, like, drawn by. Perhaps we can convince it that there's some other thing like that. The night out here is quite gorgeous. Perhaps we convince it that it doesn't need to take this place. It can just enjoy the stars elsewhere. If that's what it's up to. Or we can just deal with it. It did absolutely murder several of the maidens and left their bodies there. It's not even eating them, so it's not even a matter of hunger.
You could be the translate target and you can threaten it if we think that would work better.
This is a possibility. I could do this. I could also just stab it. That is more my forte. I'll be honest.
I guess what I'm trying
We have
to,
options.
what I'm drawing a blank is like, what other thing of beauty could we describe to it that would be more enchanting than this? Because like the only other structure that comes to mind is the Acropolis, and like I think that mosaic sounded prettier.
Would it have to be close by?
I don't know that that close by is a necessary constraint now.
It would have to be able to get there, and then it would also have to believe us that it's a better place to go. This seems very complicated. Look, if you would like to try it, you are welcome to try it. I am just going to make sure that my weapons are ready for when it doesn't go well.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone did want to try, I thought about it and I figured out a way that it's possible.
So like I have two other ideas to contribute to this. One is as said previously, I have the getup of the king of Corvosa. So I could be a lore, but it also doesn't sound like it is necessarily difficult to get this thing to attack you. So I don't know how valuable that is.
No. You just walk in, it'll go after you, it seemed like, so.
And the second idea I had is that we still have the door knocker. So if we would like to have a door on the second floor, that's a thing we can have.
Ooh.
Somebody would have to get up to the second floor.
He said to the person with a pair of shoes that lets him walk up walls.
Are there windows on the outside that you can get in via? Because
There's
if
a door
so, that
knocker.
works.
Oh, I think he wants to use the door knocker on a wall
On the
second floor.
outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
I walk up to a
I'm sorry.
location.
I was thinking the chalk, not the door knocker.
Oh, the
Gotcha.
chalk. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
the chalk, but no, the door knocker that makes the door. Got it.
We have
Yes.
so many door
Um,
methods.
Like
if
that
you
gives
think
us
that would give us an advantage,
it gives us an elevated position and an element of surprise.
the elevated position would be of no good. The second floor is not. You'd still have to come downstairs to deal with the creature, or the creature would have to
Oh
come
yeah, you're
upstairs
not
to deal with us.
ranged.
Yeah, there's no. It's still a closed-off floor, so it's not like balconies or anything. But we could do that to get an entrance that would not be expecting, perhaps an element of surprise. Perhaps some of you go in that direction, and I take some in through the front door.
That could work. I guess the fundamental question to ask is, do we want to go in there and fight it, or do we want to try to lure it out here?
It doesn't
I
seem
mean,
to want
it
to
was-
come out.
It was pretty spacious, and it seemed pretty set on whatever it was staring at. But do you think so, Reagan? Do you think it's going to be too in place?
I feel like so. I don't know if the maidens like walked in and then it just like killed them for no reason, or not no reason, but because they were there, or if it only killed them when they tried to move and or attack it. So it might just like not want to come out. It might be so enthralled by how pretty it is that it might just not want to leave.
It didn't seem to leave when we tried to coax it out, and yes, it only attacked us once we went inside.
But
It did chase
attack
us
you
to
as
the-
you went inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're territorial.
It seems to have imprinted, at least partially, on this place.
Oh no. We could drug it. I don't know where I got. Oh, I know where I got these. Never mind.
Where
I just
did
have-
you get drugs,
How,
Reagan?
how can you drug it?
Reagan, tell me where you got the drugs.
No, I just have 5 Dreamtime teas, and I'm like, where the heck? Like, did I get these? I think I got them last session from the.
Yes, you got them last session from the
Suicide
dead Thrall
pact.
Keeper
Yeah,
corpses in the alcove.
Yeah,
Their
so
little
I have
party
a lot
room.
of that. Is it looking up like? Where's its mouth closed? Because like,
It had its mouth closed.
damn. Because it might be like and then you
Could you, somebody go in there invisibly and then just kind of like see if you can drizzle it on them, see if that does something.
So that's not gonna work. Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything like exceptionally pretty or magic that would make something pretty, and I don't seem to have anything that would
I have
rival what's in
message,
there.
so if we do the translation thing, we could also do it from a distance, I suppose.
And I think I measured, 30 feet is dicey because it's like right inside the door, and I don't know if that's gonna be a problem.
That's mauling distance.
Lean in. Do you have invisibility? Yep. I guess we should choose. What do we want?
I kind of
Yeah.
want to take the ranged contingent up for a second entrance, and then
Can we get? Do we have a way to get them up there?
roll.
So, in case it was missed, Reagan, beautiful doesn't necessarily mean like visually beautiful. They enjoy all forms
Music.
of art.
Oh, Felix.
You can Pied Piper this.
I get, like, I've already proposed this a couple of times, but like the question is, yes, we enthrall it, and then what?
Well, we can possibly
then-
lure it outside if it finds your music to be more enthralling than this, if that's our goal.
It will imprint on Felix, and Felix will be unable to leave without us all getting mauled.
Reagan carries this to the logical
Wait, you
conclusion.
have
Thank you.
invisibility though.
So let's be clear. I Pied Piper it outside. Well, everyone's like against the wall, so it comes out. And then the moment it's like 20 feet out the door, I turn invisible, everyone rushes in, and they all shut the doors. And this horrific red beast is now stalking the grounds.
Searching for the source of this music that it was hearing.
You know who? we
Let's
could
just
have
go in and
used?
kill it. I mean,
We could have used Salvatore right now.
like I do
Salvatore
actually
here.
really love this idea, but let's just go in and kill it.
I mean, I am in for the shenanigans because this would be a beautiful farce to pull off. But yes, it seems like it's just a long way to go for us to ultimately have to kill this creature.
Yeah, because I'm sure
Yeah.
once the music stops, unless we can do a painting that's so pretty right here, right now, that it's like I'm picking this up and leaving.
Do we
it
have copies
will
of the
figure it
Salvatore
out.
Scream Works? Maybe he'll like those. She? I'm not sure. It will like those.
I'm looking in my inventory to see if we still have those.
So
I
we
think
sold the actual paintings. The best I
Yes.
can do is sketch them out.
So we have
And they're not
copies
going to
of
be
copy.
pretty.
Yeah, we have some
How many
pigments. We
copies?
could make a reproduction of it.
We have nowhere to record music. That doesn't exist. We can write a poem. Someone's inner beauty.
If we want to do the distraction, the way I would propose it is that I put on the charlatan's crown and this cloak and basically like stack up my performance bonuses and go in there playing a song to try and sort of lull it into a sense of like awe for the beauty, but like the goal there is to get Will into position. And then we just revert to combat.
You'll be like, if you like this crown on my head, I can tell you where to get an even cooler crown. And then all our problems will be solved.
The sunset in Corvosa from the top of the Queen's chambers are gorgeous. So, you know, if you can go check that out and just get rid of whatever's in there, it'll be fine.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do have my art supplies on me. I could try to paint
Oh!
something.
She can draw. We have an artist right here who's not insane.
That we
She's
know of.
normal. I totally forgot that she could draw. Should we let her draw a painting?
Is it going to do? Is this the way we want to do? What are we trying to do
It
here?
We're just trying to get it to leave. It seems like the only reason I'm even entertaining shenanigans is because it seemed like they were a little regretful that it might have to die. So I'm like, well, maybe we can make it a piece of art that's prettier than the mosaic in theory,
Mm-hmm.
and it will take that and go away. She's gonna have to roll so high on her painting.
I also know how to play music. She pulls out her own flute. I could try to help with that. But yeah, if you gave me maybe a couple hours, I could probably make something hopefully beautiful enough.
We can have like an art pop-up outside here.
Tully is leaning against the
I
doorway,
see
like
you.
just listening to this, going, "I don't even know what we're doing here." Make your art. Make your art.
Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? It doesn't work,
It
and then we kill
decides to go after Trinia and murders her. It
She
decides to
could
go
turn
after Felix and
invisible.
murders him.
it. He could turn
I-
invisible.
Yes, because invisibility is a magic trick that they can't, see through.
It is
Most of
actually a
them
magic trick.
can't.
It is a magic trick, but I'm saying, like, there's no way that they could ever see you through some other method or smell you, or it's got three sets of eyes. One of them might see through invisibility. I don't know
you
how
got
to
a
fight
success
this thing.
before. You can try to recall knowledge again if you wish. To
Yeah.
ask another question. You can basically keep recalling knowledge until you fail.
Great. What was the knowledge check? Was a
Arcana or nature.
Arcana.
I remember
Yes.
because I got neither.
Alright. I guess, you know what? Oh no, well, it's very visible. Do you want me to reroll invisibly?
No, it's fine, because that is a failure.
Yes, I failed. I don't know. Ray shrugs, doesn't know the answer. Like, maybe it could see invisibility, maybe it can't.
For
Probably
the
can.
listening audience, that was a 33. I think the previous one was a 38. Yeah.
This is a
Yes.
very average roll for me.
Oh, sorry. There was a secret one. Yes,
What?
the secret one was different. But yes. It was a success, this one's a failure.
You also don't know my invisibility was seen through it. You would have made fun of me for days. Alright. Well, I like the idea of the painting. And then we put the painting, like, and we all are kind of around. And then if it doesn't come out, we all just go in.
So I guess I'm in for this. Like the idea here is that Trinia is gonna make a masterpiece, and then we're gonna throw the doors open and play some beautiful music in the background and try and lure it outside.
And offer it that we can offer it the painting. Either that, or we can make this place look so ugly that it hates it and leaves.
That's a thought, actually. It was staring at the ceiling. Trinia, your paint. We could fly up there possibly, or if Felix, you could use your boots and walk up the wall and just splatter paint over it. That'd be defacing. We'd be able to clean it off later, but for the time being, it would be a way to mark it so that it no longer looked as pretty. That would piss this thing off, I'm absolutely certain, but it could also discourage it from staying here if it no longer found this place to be as beautiful as it once did.
That's fair. And it could be done in such a way where everyone else is sort of clear of the place so that when this thing gets angry, it doesn't have bystanders to hurt.
I have a decanter of endless water. Can we combine that with paint somehow?
I have some of those weird mushroom pigments that almost got us high and killed us.
Oh my god.
I'm just thinking, can we projectile shoot with the water at it from the doorway so that we're not having to go in the room, but regardless. If we want to go for this beauty thing, maybe a distraction with the music while somebody just puts paint on the ceiling so it looks ugly again. Multiple tracks to try and keep it from deciding to stay here and get it to leave. I don't know.
I don't know if I have enough paint to deface a whole ceiling. Trinia says as she pulls out her small kit of travel paints.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything that would magically cover it.
I have 30 pints of oil.
Oh boy.
I have some basic illusory skills, but they target creatures.
Okay.
Not walls.
And you couldn't convince the creature that it's no longer seeing something pretty? Or that it's blind? I don't know.
We could blind it? Then it can never see beauty again and can only hear music.
If you wanted to piss it off, there's a way to piss it off.
There's one use for... Ooh, grease.
Grease
There
lightning.
is one use for darkness when I don't have darkness on me. Just make it dark up there.
I mean, for what it's worth, we don't have to deal with it right now.
No.
It's not going anywhere, apparently. I would just... No reason to wait around unless we have to. But if we want to wait till tomorrow to prepare some spells, we can do that.
That should be fine. There's only a few more days before the rest of the Quah arrives.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think waiting overnight might be an idea if some people need to prepare spells, but...
I didn't know we'd be fighting anything today. I'll be honest. I thought we were just gonna have a nice truth round table, and that is not what happened.
No, it is not. I do have some smoke bombs. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just gonna say, that sounds like a plan. She points to a copse of trees off to the southeast a little bit. We can set up camp over there and maybe have someone keeping watch here and over there at the same time. We'll manage that for you. And the Moon Maidens set up a little watch schedule and let you guys go over here and plan. And set up a cottage and all of your end of day activities.
Yes. I'm going through my things, trying to think of what I can throw at a ugly creature. Gosh, this thing is not pretty.
Actually, if you guys would prefer, we could end the session here and let you plan offline a bit. So you can look at all your spell lists and stuff and figure stuff out.
That might be good.
Yeah, I feel like this is you have placed a puzzle in front of us.
Jason's probably like, you really should just go in and kill it. And we're like, no.
Oh no, there's
figure it out.
multiple options. Remember,
I was
getting the
gonna say,
Shawanti's
he was-
respect is your goal. So there are multiple ways to accomplish that, and it's up to
I was
you.
gonna say he was helping with Trinia. Trinia was over here being like, I can paint stuff. Jason is helping.
It just
us
occurred to me
make
that
this thing for a
Trinia would
while.
probably say something after a certain point.
After like,
After
God, I
talking
wish
about
there was an
painting right in
artist
front of the
here.
God,
Too
we
bad
had an artist.
nobody can
Ugh.
do it.
Right?
God. And she's just like, I'm right here.
Oh, my chopped liver.
She had like an exclamation point above her head, but you guys were just ignoring it. So,
Yeah.
but all right, yeah, that sounds good. I've got a
All right.
headache anyway, so I'm EP.
Jet lag. Yeah.
So let's call it there. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been your wonderful, my wonderful, everyone's wonderful day. Have a good night. See you next week for whatever plan these people come up with.
Absolute chaos.
See ya.